Well, when there's an explosion happening all the time right there.
Welcome back, everyone. On today's episode, we're going to continue work on the Corvette. We're going to start doing some of the maintenance and get this engine running a little bit smoother.
Yeah, it runs good anyway. Yeah, engine's already running pretty good, but it is throwing a code right now, so we're going to get that checked out. Probably going to do a little bit of maintenance on it, just make sure that fluids are looking good and kind of go from there.
And we already found a cracked vacuum hose that we're suspecting is causing some of the troubles.
I suspect it's causing all of the troubles. Alright, so what we're doing here is pulling the spark plugs. We bought this tool for about $200 to just kind of keep everything in order. What we're looking for is any kind of abnormal wear. We're also checking the gaps. We're actually going to use a bore scope, get in there and kind of see if we see anything messed up.
And if you don't have $200 to spend on high-tech equipment like that, we will show you how to make one of those for essentially free. But over here, you know, we like to do it proper, so we're gonna have the right equipment.
Yeah, we're YouTubers, so this one's made by Ryobi, but yeah, I mean, I guess there's a bunch of different companies that make them. I think Amazon has.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, so after taking those out, looking at them, doesn't look like anything's running too rich or too lean. Gaps all look pretty similar, except for number 5. So there's a little loose guy right there, number 5. But yeah, I think we're good to just kind of put these back in. So we pulled off this vacuum line. Don't know how many more of them are in there, but most likely I'm gonna have to replace them. This is awful hard. It's supposed to be way more malleable than this. And if we look, is that in focus? Can you see that? It's all broken up at the end. So basically it was just getting oil all over. So it looks like the oil is kind of what did it in, but we're gonna replace it. And hopefully we don't have to replace too many of them.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to mention on this is whenever you're getting a new one and you need to measure it, you don't want to measure here because this is already spread out, so it's going to give you an incorrect measurement. Normally, you just want to cut it and measure in an area that hasn't been deformed quite like that. So that's what we're going to do, and I got this laying around, so we might see if that'll work. For the time being, who knows?
All right, so luckily, with that vacuum hose, we had some of this blue silicone stuff laying around. It actually worked out really well. Next, we're actually going to have to change this guy because of that. That got cut somehow. Just kind of looks garbagey. So hopefully this is the only one I got to replace.
Alright everybody, so we got some of the things that we were concerned about done. There's still plenty to do, but the rest is going to have to wait for another day. What all we get done?
Well, change that vacuum line first and foremost. That actually seemed to clear our codes. Most people think that clearing codes needs to be done by some kind of special computer. Realistically, if you fix whatever the issue was, however the computer was reading the issue, after it reads correct a few times, it should go ahead and clear that code all on its own.
Yep, and that's exactly what it did in this case. After changing that vacuum line, whenever we did connect the scanner, it actually didn't find a code after we ran it for a few minutes. So we didn't even end up clearing it ourselves. The ECU took care of it by itself. So that tells me that that code's got to be fixed.
Yeah, so what do you think we're going to do next? Maybe some more fluids?
Next episode? Yeah, we got plenty of fluids to do. Brake fluid, transmission fluid, rear diff. All pretty important, and we don't know the last time they were changed, if they were ever changed. So from that point, this car's going to be pretty much as it was stock, which is the best place to start from whenever you plan on making a little bit more power and having a little bit more fun.
One thing we forgot to mention, we did actually change all of the spark plug wires as well, because it looks like we had one that was a little messed up, so got that all swapped over. Yeah, I'm ready to put horse pairs in it.
Yep.
Let's take it to the track.
Well, we'll have that in an episode at some point. Look forward to finding us at the track at some point. Hopefully driving there and back, and not only driving there and towing it back.
See you guys next time. Thank you for watching.